Most of you are watching this because you feel weak in your own body. You wake up one day and realize that this is not who you want to be. You want to become bigger, stronger, and even be a role model to those around you. You may have friends that keep making fun of you for being skinny, or girls that you might even like, but you just can't get the courage to go talk to them because you don't feel good enough. You see, I was once like you. This is a picture of me before my 13th birthday. You can see my flared ribs sticking out. I'm absolutely skinny, and I was 100 pounds at the age of 13. I had this deep feeling that I just was not enough. I had a feeling that I truly didn't have what it took to be someone and to actually do the things that I thought I should be doing. I had this friend that would literally throw me around, and I would have like the dean come up and say, "Oh, you're being thrown around by this friend." I'd keep having people making fun of me, having people not show me the respect that I thought I deserved. And since then, I decided I never wanted to go back, and I just started grinding and absolutely going crazy, working out like crazy, like you don't understand, working out a ton, going all in on my workouts. I wouldn't stop until my old self was gone. I worked out for 2.5 years before I reached my goal today. And today I am now 145 pounds. Before I was 100, and I've gained almost 50 pounds of muscle since then. And I can bench up to 205, and I finally have the body that I desired as a young kid. So I want to teach you guys exactly how I did this. And I honestly could not be more excited for this because this is a big part of my life when I had this problem, and I want to teach you guys and help you guys out with this. All right, so you guys can see this right here, the picture I was talking about. And let me just put this in present mode. All right, check this out. So you can see right here on the top left, this was me 2 years ago. This was actually right before Christmas, right before I got my workout equipment. So I got my workout equipment on Christmas, and this is me, my flared ribs, my absolutely insane, like I already had abs and everything, but I did not feel good in my own body, and I just could not believe looking back at this. But you can come over here. This was me 2 days ago. I was doing boxing training, so I was super sweaty, but you can just see the huge difference. This is 50 pounds before I started and after I started. I want to teach you guys how to do the exact same thing. All right, so next slide. First thing is a workout routine. I know you guys hear a lot of people saying, "What is a workout routine?" And that's what I want to tell you guys today, but I want to actually give it to you legit, give you all the things instead of just being that casual guy that's like, "Oh, here's my workout routine, go do it." All right, so what I usually like to do is on Mondays, I hit chest, shoulders, and triceps. I'll go over how to hit these later. And then Tuesday, I do back, biceps, and forearms. And then Wednesday, I do legs. And because I just did a whole set, I'm off on Thursday. And then Friday, I do chest, shoulders, and triceps again. And then I do back, biceps, and forearms again on Saturday. And then Sunday is off because it's Sabbath. We want to be off on the Sabbath. So let me just keep going. Okay, so a lot of you guys that are skinny, I can already tell. Even with me, I just was not eating enough. I've seen these people that will pack, they'll be like, I meal prepped and I got all these things, and they'll just have this really small chicken. So the standard I want you guys to do is eat until you're full. Don't worry about if you are actually, like if you have a lot of food or not. Are you full or are you not? Eat past your full. Don't eat until you're full, actually eat past the time you're full. So when you feel full, the only way that you're going to be gaining weight is if you're eating more and more and more. You're literally going to feel like you're getting fat, but you're not. If you're that skinny, as skinny as I was, you need to be eating so much that you feel fat. So I want you guys to just literally eat so much you feel fat. And obviously this doesn't mean like bad foods. You want to stay away from all those bad foods, but if you need to, you can dirty bulk, which means you just eat a lot of food, but it can be healthy and unhealthy foods. But there's one thing I want you guys to know. The more organic the food is, the better the carb, the better the protein, the better the fats will be. So if you're eating cereal and you get carbs from that, it's going to be different kind of carbs than if you're eating rice. So I want you guys to remember, if you guys are eating clean, you guys are going to get better results than if you're eating bad foods because you'll just gain fat instead of gaining actual muscle and actual like nutrients. So first, one of the things that I did that really helped me was shakes. I like I went crazy on shakes because I had this friend that would show me how to make really good shakes, and he would just show me how to make cool shakes. I actually want to go over a recipe with you guys soon. So what I would also do is set a 5 minute timer and just eat. So a lot of people that have a problem with eating and getting it all down, so they're like, oh, they're really full. What I recommend is just get your food out and set a timer for 5 minutes. Have no distractions and just eat for 5 minutes really fast, like as fast as you possibly can. Don't hurt yourself, but just eat, eat. Like don't even have anything else there. Just be eating. All right, so the weight gain formula. First, you guys have probably heard this. You need a calorie surplus. You need to be eating more than you're burning. And then workouts. Because if we want to gain muscle for this, not just fat, we need to be working out to gain the muscle. And this equals gains, of course. And what I was telling you guys before is you guys need to be eating better foods, just like this over here on the right. You can see this. I was eating chicken. This was the other day. I was eating chicken and asparagus. So you guys need to be eating things like that are like veggies, that are meats, and especially like eggs and ribeyes. Just you need to be eating a lot of red meats and a lot of carbs and a lot of fats. All right, so how much should you work out? First, I want you to think about any other habit. How much do you do your other habit? If you have other habits, like for example, if you're a drawer and you draw 7 times a week, then I'd recommend you start working out 7 times a week. Instead of doing that thing where you're like, oh, I might do it, just how are you going to build the habit? Because it's more important right now that we build the habit than that you actually get the results. Because in the beginning, it doesn't even, you don't see huge results. You're just going to keep going, because you got to do that. So I'd recommend it just in the starters is at least 4 times a week and at most 7 times a week. I'd recommend somewhere in the middle, maybe like 6. What I did is I honestly did 7 because I just was really determined at it and really wanted to get it. And if that's you, I think you should do the same thing. So also how I started, I did 300 push-ups every single day. I would do 100 in the morning, 100 in the evening, and 100 at night because I just didn't know what exactly to do. I was like, oh, there's these push-ups, I can do push-ups. So what I recommend is just start small and work your way up. So in the beginning, if you need to do just push-ups, you need to do just sit-ups, you need to do just something like that. Do something that will actually give you benefits, but isn't too hard for you to do. Do something very simple. And what I did was just 300 push-ups. So I think if you guys were to do that same thing, you guys would see a lot of results. And what I just did is in the morning, I wake up, 100 push-ups immediately. And then after school, I go to my room and I immediately do another 100. And then after that, at night, I do another 100. So I just recommend you guys pick something simple, do it for like 30 days because that's going to build your habit. And then after you build the habit, then you can start adding more, doing more, but you want to just go slow with it. So self-image. A lot of people want to work out and they don't even know their identity. They're not even building their identity. And something that Hamza really said that I loved. I don't know if you guys know who Hamza is, but he's awesome. And he taught me how to have good self-image. You guys can go to the channel and check that out. But he was talking about 3 things that build self-image. Because if you want self-image, that will make you that person. Instead of being the person that forces yourself to work out, become the person that has the lifestyle of working out. So then it's not just so hard for you to do, and you're just like, oh, I go work out now because that's just what I do. So the 3 things that you can do is visualization, reminders, and action. So first, what is self-image? Why do you need self-image? So you are trying to prove to yourself that you are the person that you say you are. Your identity must change before your body can change. You might have heard this before. And the truth is, if you want to change anything outside of you, you need to first be that in your mind. If you think that you're a fit person in your mind, you're going to become one physically. So I just need you guys to use these 3 things, and I want to go over them real quick. Next slide. All right, so I want to go further into the rubber band effect. So you snap back to your norm when you're trying to change. So just like what I was saying, if you're here, right, and you're trying to change, you're going really hard, but then it gets too hard. You snap back to your original identity. You're back to your comfort zone. You're back to the video games, back to the hard, like to the easy things. And you have to be before you can become. If you want to become something, you have to first be up here. And a lot of people get this wrong. They think of the cycle of I'm going to do, then I'm going to become. What you need to do is first be to then become. Be in your mind before you can be in your body. So I want you guys to always think about your identity before you think about how I'm going to get there. Think about how you're going to make yourself believe that you already are that thing before you say, I want to get there. That's what's going to change you. Instead of getting that why, instead of getting that all that stuff, which is all good, you need to change your identity, your self-image. So you need to change your default identity to change your life. Your default identity is right here, right? You need to change it to where you want to become. So if you already believe that you're that fit guy that you want to become, there will be no tension. It'll be okay. You're just like, oh yeah, I'm just becoming the person I was supposed to be. But if you're like, oh no, I'm actually meant to be a video gamer. I'm actually meant to be this person on drugs and all that stuff, right? You're just gonna be back here. You're gonna go boom right back to your first self-image. You need to change your self-image to say, I am worthy of this thing. This is who I am. I'm just becoming it, and then you won't go back to your default. You'll make this your default. All right. So how? I was telling you before: visualization, reminders, and action. So what is that? Okay, so I just want to go over, before we go over this part, visualization, reminders, and action. So visualization, you need to visualize daily of what you want to become. And visualizing, for example, there's two kinds of ways to visualize. If you want to become something, you have to first visualize. There's two kinds. Small ones, 2 to 3 seconds, and then 2 to 3 minutes. So what I really like to do, which I got from Hamza, by the way, he talks about how you play a song, right? You play a gym song right before you go into the gym, and you imagine everything you're going to do. Even if you don't have a gym, I want you guys to have a song, think about it, and put it on right before you go to the gym every single time. So then you're like, okay, this is what I'm going to become. This is what I'm going to do. This is how the workout's going to go. I did this, and I could not believe. I was thinking about, because I'm boxing now, I'm thinking about how much I was going to do, like my workouts, how sweaty I was going to get, and oh my gosh, it worked well. That picture that you saw, the after picture, that was after I visualized. You guys need to be visualizing and understanding, I want to become this person. I'm going to become this person. But then also just show, like, not something stupid. You just want to be thinking how it's going to turn out, what your actions are going to benefit you. Feel it, smell it, dream it. Think of everything that's going to come with it, okay? And then put reminders up to remind yourself who you are. So this can be like on your phone. It can be like a phone case. It can be like a saving screen, like a save screen on front of your phone. It could be on your wall. I really like to put stuff on my wall too. Like I put something on my wall and say, this is who I'm going to become, right? So you need to have reminders everywhere that are saying, this is who I really am. So then you just admit to yourself that you are that person. You just keep showing yourself, I'm that person, I'm that person, I'm that person. You're reminding yourself that you are that person. You talk to people, talk about how you're going to be that person. You talk to people about how you're going to do it, but then you just put into action. Third one is action, what I was saying before. When you take action, that's what really makes you that person. But the truth is, without these two things right here, you're not going to be able to take action effectively. A lot of people talk about whys, but what's really going to change you is when you visualize, when you put up reminders and you remind yourself of your identity of who you're going to become. And then you take action. All right? So this is going to keep you on there. And I want to remind you guys to be on the infinite game. It's a lifestyle, not a one-time choice. Remember, if you are going to become anything, if you want to become rich, if you want to become fit, if you want to become good with girls, guess what you need to do? Change your lifestyle. I don't want you guys to think this is a one-time thing, that doing this workout is going to change you after one time. No. You guys need to be on the infinite game. You're constantly working on it. You're constantly growing, constantly changing, and that's all that matters, okay? I want you guys to start today. So you guys need to pull out your phone and take a progress picture. So what I did right there when I showed you my before picture, I showed you guys what I looked like before. And if I didn't take a picture, I wouldn't have anything to show you guys. So I want you guys to pull out your phones right now, take a before picture. Take a picture of you before you even started. And if you've already started, that's fine. Just take a picture today and make sure that you keep it for when you get to that point that you want to be at. And when you get there, you'll be able to see the huge difference. So I want you guys to pull out your phones, go to the bathroom, go anywhere that you needed to go, take off your shirt, and see where you are right now. Take a picture. I want you guys to just keep that there until you get to the end point that you want to be at. And remember, it's not a one-time thing. It's a lifestyle. So once you get there, you need to keep going. New goals. but then you'll get there anyway. You'll be okay. Just make sure you guys take that progress picture and you do your first workout today. All right, so get more value. So make sure to check the description for a full beginner workout. So I put my workout in the description. I didn't put my actual workout. So you saw that I was saying like Mondays do chest, triceps, and shoulders. But I didn't give you guys the exact workouts. I'm going to put that in the description. So to make sure to look at that, make sure to use that for your next workout. And make sure to join my Telegram for exclusive content. So I just created a Telegram I'm going to be posting there every single day with quotes, with exclusive content, with anything that you guys would want to see. I just encourage you guys to join the Telegram. All right, and lastly, subscribe. To be honest with you, a lot of people say this and they're like, subscribe, but I want to help you guys grow. I want to help you guys keep going. And honestly, I don't care about the subscribers. If there's one person that really grows from this, that's okay. If there's no one, that's also okay. If there's 1,000, that's also okay. I want to help someone get where they want to be because that's where I once was. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks you guys for watching. Peace out.